There's lots of nocturnal animals we have here at Merchants Millpond State Park. One of the main ones we like to talk about is owls. So 3 different types of owls you'll find in the park are the barred owl over here, and then we have the great horned owl, and then the eastern screech owl. So screech owl is a lot smaller than the other 2. But all these owls live here at Merchants Millpond State Park. They all have similarities in the fact that they're all nocturnal animals. So you'll see them coming out once the sun starts coming down, and then throughout the night they'll be pretty active hunting. Owls like to eat lots of different things, mostly small mammals like mice, voles, birds, and they have lots of different adaptations that help them hunt successfully, especially at night when it's harder for them to see. So owls have really big eyes, as you can tell. This great horned owl, you can see, has really nice big round eyes, and those eyes help them see at night. They have the wide pupils that help them collect in the light a little bit easier. Also, with owls' eyes, they don't move in the sockets. They'll actually just move their head around, and that they're able to do that because they have extra vertebrae in their spine. So they'll move their head around, use their eyes to see at night where they're hunting, and also they have very good hearing. So owls, they don't have ears like us that stick out. They actually just have holes in the sides of their heads. This great horned owl, it looks like he has some ears sticking up, but it's actually just feather tufts. And those feather tufts just help it break apart and stay camouflaged when it's hiding up in the trees. But an owl's ears, they have the 2 holes, and they're actually going to be asymmetrical on the side of their heads. So they'll have one towards the front, and then a little bit higher up, and then they'll have one towards the back, a little bit farther back. And those asymmetrical ears help them get a more surround sound when they're listening for their prey. So when they're moving their neck around, they can move it and also hear more surround what's moving on the forest floor so they can hunt. A couple other adaptations an owl has. They've got these really sharp talons. So those talons help them grasp whatever they're going down to hunt for. And then also they help them rip apart their prey, along with their really sharp beaks. Owls are very silent predators. So if you look closely at an owl feather, you'll see the shape is actually very clean. It has little serrades, and these help them stay silent when they're flying at night. Just to compare it to a turkey feather, turkey feathers are not as clean cut, and they're a little bit louder if you flap it in the wind. So that's a turkey feather. And then an owl. So the owl feathers are adapted so that they can sound a lot quieter when they're out there flying. Another adaptation owls have, they actually produce these owl pellets. So they have an extra chamber in their stomach. When they hunt their prey, they'll swallow it whole, and then that extra chamber will remove pretty much all the meat. The good nutrients will go down into their stomach, down into their digestive system, and they'll process that, and then all of this extra bone and hair, stuff that they cannot digest, will just form into a pellet, and they'll cough that up later. So sometimes when we're in the woods looking at the ground, we can find these on the forest floor, and that's a sign of owls that are living in the area as well.